Good evening, Vikings, and welcome to the first football game of the season. It is your Niles North Vikings taking on some other Vikings, these ones being from Amundsen. In the broadcast booth, I'm Jacob Ornstein.
This is Waylon Isatalo.
And Waylon, it's game day. It is exciting. Waylon, you're a JV player. Can you tell us, give a little inside knowledge on just how excited everybody is within the football program?
We love game day, man. It's a great day for everyone, including the football players. I mean, nothing gets better than today.
100%, Waylon. We'll be back. We'll be back in a little bit for when the Vikings run out.
Fans, we ask if you are willing and able to please stand. Kindly remove your mats and face the flag in the northwest corner for the playing of the national anthem by our Niles North marching band.
And that was an amazing rendition of our national anthem performed by the good people over at the Niles North Band. Waylon, it's getting closer to kickoff. How excited are you right now?
It's game day, man. I do not know how to express it enough. This is one of the greatest days. I love the vibe here. If you have never been here before, come down, please, one day for 9 weeks.
Head coach Gary Butler is giving some final talks to the team. This program has gone through an amazing transition over the offseason. We'll talk a little more about that as throughout the broadcast, but in the meantime, just enjoy the vibes as the Vikings are getting ready to run out to the field.
By all spectators, athletes, and coaches. Please respect the integrity and judgment of our game officials. Thank you. It's football time in Skokie. Welcome to Chuck Perry Stadium, home of the fastest show on turf, the Purple Rain defense, and your Niles North Vikings.
And here come the Vikings, led out by quarterback Nicholas Socorro. We are ready for football here at Niles North. It's that time, Waylon. It's game day. I am so pumped. The Vikings are going to be kicking off to Amundsen. The drums are going off. The stadium's quiet. Final preparations. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Niles North Vikings.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Guess what time it is? It's football time in Skokie. Taking it around the 15-yard line. Amundsen picking it up. He's got space and brought down. Right around the 40-yard line. Bram Oslin on the tackle. So here comes the Viking offense right now. The Viking defense right now. Well, I'm so excited. I can't even tell who's on the field right now. We have, here comes Amundsen as well. Last time these two teams met, it was a close game. 6-7 was the final score. The Vikings from Amundsen coming out on top. The Vikings this year looking to change that and write a new chapter. So here we go. Amundsen setting up in terrific field position. Motions. Here we go. It's a draw. Running up. Gets about half of what he needed. Brought down by the Vikings of Niles North. Spencer Pearl on the tackle. And Waylon, what do you think about that play right there?
I feel like it was a great stop by the defense. Could have had a tactical loss right there. It's all right.
Hands the ball off, running it upfield. Is stopped short of the first down marker.
47 on the tackle for the Vikings.
Number 47, Spencer Pearl, getting another tackle right there. And yeah, early good start here for Pearl. And Waylon, let's talk a little bit about what I was saying earlier in the broadcast about this transition the Niles North program has gone, the Niles North football program has gone through. A new North campaign. The Niles North football program is not an historic program. However, head coach Gary Butler wants to change things, and here comes Amundsen, and stopped. Brought down by number 8, Josh Regis. And as I was saying, Waylon, head coach Gary Butler is trying to install a new culture into the team, calling it New North. That has been the emphasis of this team, and you'll see throughout the energy the Vikings are bringing. So here we go.
North, the new slogan. We got a new coaching staff, new way to practice, new everything. Better than ever.
Better than ever is right, Waylon. So here we go. Snaps it. And draw.
Taken down by number 88,
Davon Robinson, a standout player last year. Did amazing with the tight end for the Vikings. They also played a little defense, and he continues to do that now. Looking over film for this game, I saw him absolutely come in on a lasering tackle. Let's hope he repeats that.
Davon Robinson is a great guy. Worked with him in the weight room. He works really hard, and I can see it pay off.
And gets him on the jet. He finds room outside, and all the Vikings coming down to bring down the other Vikings. Very well said, Waylon. Amundsen sets up now around the 17-yard line. And flags are flying.
Timeout, Amundsen.
And no flags. Amundsen calls timeout, trying to get the Vikings to jump offside there. And so I've heard also when doing research for this game, this is something they do quite a bit. So keep a good look at Amundsen and the mind games they try to play with this with their opponent here. It's absolutely electric here at beautiful Chuck Post Stadium. We got the student section out here. They are dressed up in USA gear. Fun little theme there. A packed house here, at least on the home side. And the Vikings set up shop. Hands it off over the number 1 on Amundsen and brought down by the other Vikings.
Got enough for the first down.
And Amundsen right now is moving, Waylon. What do you think the Vikings can do to slow this team down? The Niles North Vikings, that is.
They could be more aware, probably, of the plays. I feel like they are doing sort of well with the takedowns.
Definitely, Waylon. So here we go. Motions. And fakes the jet. He's running forward and he's in for 6. Touchdown, Amundsen. Takes it up the gut. No Niles North Vikings around him. And Amundsen will go up 6-0 to start the game. Not exactly what the Vikings were looking for on their first defensive drive of the season. Waylon, talk to me. What would you do if you're head coach Gary Butler?
Well, this is definitely not a great start, but I see a lot of players not doing their greatest. I feel like they can have way more effort in this game.
Amundsen jumps out to an early lead, 7-0 Vikings.
Keeping your containment and locking in football.
100% Waylon. So the Amundsen PAT is good as they are set to kick off to Niles North. We got both the co-ed cheer team and the Vikettes out here putting on amazing performances, showing off a preview of what their competitive season will come to show. So here we go, Waylon. Amundsen set the kickoff to Niles North. The stadium's rocking right now, Waylon. Miscommunication, it seems, over on the Amundsen kickoff team, but it doesn't matter because it's away. It's a screamer towards the back of the end zone, and that's going to be a touchback for the Vikings. That ball will come out to about the 20-yard line. So here comes the Viking offense, led out by number 7, Nicholas Socorro, his first year as a starter on varsity. He did get some playing time last year as a junior, coming in for a few drives in for senior quarterback Corbin Hood. But now it is his time to shine, and it is his senior season, and it's time for him to show off, Waylon. And Waylon, if you're Nick right now, what is going through your mind on this opening drive?
I see Nick really working hard in the summer, in the off season. Right now, I know he has a very great passion towards this game of football, and I know that he has a lot of pressure on him right now since he was a player last year and he's the starting quarterback, the leader of the team. But if I were him right now, I would assume that he wants to play football.
Very well said, Waylon. So, Ali Kuros runs it for little to no gain. Here come the Vikings once more. Squirrel snaps, drops back to pass, hits Kuros on the side. Ali Kuros bumping through multiple Amundsen people. And that's going to be enough for a Viking first down. Nick Socorro, he's so good outside the pocket, Waylon. I've been able to watch him a little bit in practice, and it's great when things he does under pressure. What can you say about that?
He has definitely been building for that type of stuff, and is doing great with that. I mean,
Hang on, some trickeration there. Hit Zach Hepin up the middle. There is nothing but green grass. Touchdown, Vikings! And the amazing trickeration by the Vikings. The confetti is flying in the student section. That will wake you up, Waylon.
Vikings, that's what I like to see.
An amazing play right there from the Vikings. Wow. Waylon, that was such an electric play. I mean open from the opposite backfield. From the opposite secondary. It's crazy, and it looks like the Vikings are going for two. Bold move here early on. And Socorro pulls through. Does he have it? No, he does not. So the 2-point fails, but the Vikings still get the touchdown. 6-7 is our score with 6:13 left in the first quarter. An electric drive right there by the Vikings. And Waylon, how does the Amundsen offense respond to such electricity that the Vikings offense just showed?
I mean, they can't reperform that. I'll say that for sure.
100%, Waylon. So Amundsen is getting ready to return. Kickoff team for Niles North is coming back out on the field. An amazing start to this game, and right now 6-7. That was the final score of the last time these two teams met, Waylon. So it's interesting to see what will happen as the game goes on.
Here, I watched this game at Wayne Tech School, and it was an amazing game. Not much points on the board. Great defense, great offense. It was interesting to see
100%, Waylon. So here we go. Amundsen getting the ball. Takes that around the just short of the 20-yard line. He's finding space. And Ram Oslin brings him down. Absolute power with the shoulder right there. Brings him down to the ground. And here comes the Vikings defense once more. Try to do a little better than they did last time, giving up the touchdown.
They'll start from their own 40, first and 10, Amundsen.
A lot of these guys I played with freshman year, and I could see the growth in the rebuild they had this offseason.
100%, Waylon. And it's great to see the direction this football program is heading in, especially with the new coaching staff. It's amazing stuff to watch. It's amazing to watch these players develop. So here we go. Amundsen sets up first and 10 around the 40-yard line. Hands it off. Pushes forward. Still on his feet. Gets a few yards on there. 3 or 4, let's call it. Brought down by number 10, Anthony Gonzalez. 4 yards, the official gain on the play. And Amundsen looking to see what's next. So here we go. Amundsen drops back the pass under pressure. Throws it deep, incomplete.
Ball. Very good defense.
Could not find his man there. Amundsen reassesses on 3rd down.
Fans, if you're looking for some Vikings apparel, please stop by our booster club stand located behind the restrooms on the northwest corner of the stadium.
So here we go, setting up shop. 3rd down now for Amundsen. Pushes through under pressure and deflected, but it is caught and brought down.
7, Spencer Pearl. Takedown.
Spencer Pearl coming in there once again. He right now is leading the Vikings in tackles, and you can see he's a tough physical player. Amundsen will, however, get the 1st down. So here they come, they break the huddle. So here we go. Hands it off. Amundsen runs it up the middle. Finding space. I believe he's short of the 1st down.
Chelsea! They need to get out of their head. They're in their head right now. They need to stay aware and stay engaged and have better effort in this football game.
100% Waylon. And Amundsen runs it up the gut. He finds space. Nothing but green grass. And Amundsen will get the score. So Amundsen lines up for the PAT. Just found his lane, able to get in for 6. Amundsen can go up here by 8 early on. Kick is up, and it is good. So give him the extra point there. So Amundsen now leads 14-6 with 4:01 left here in the 1st quarter, Waylon. Now, Waylon, Amundsen has been doing a lot of the run lately. How do you think the Vikings should adjust?
They need to play better defense. that's just their weakness right now. And they need, like I said before, to have better effort.
Very well said, Waylon. While we wait for kickoff here, I'd like to take a special second to shout out the girls' flag football team, who got their first win in their inaugural game as a program. Congratulations to the girls' flag football team, an amazing program that has just started up here at Niles North. It's exciting to watch those ladies play, Waylon.
They won 26-6 the first game. And today.
We'd love to see it, Waylon. Getting loud. And here we go. Vikings get the ball back. Return around the 10-yard line by Kuros. Run around, trying to find space. Pushes forward. Good return. Prop gets it past the 35.
For the Vikings. Brings it out to about the
37-yard line is what they'll call it.
First and 10.
First and 10, the Vikings will set up now.
Heroes with the return. A very, very electric player. Switching over from wide receiver to running back. And he's an unbelievable talent.
100% Waylon. I played with him freshman year, and he has always been an amazing athlete. And hands it off to Kuros in the backfield, trying to go around and brought down, maybe gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Actually, no, they'll actually give him a few yards here. Like to set up around the 40 for second down. And good job by Kuros there to read the Amundsen defense, able to make something happen there. And Amundsen jumps multiple times.
How can you tell? Oh, you're watching? Wait, can you hear me?
No flags. It looks like the Vikings called timeout there. I'm not quite sure what was happening there, Waylon, but it is what it is, and it's a Vikings timeout. And Waylon, I'd just like to take a second for a quick message from the IHSA. They are at a dangerous shortage of refs right now. So if you want to be a ref, you can actually apply to be a ref on the IHSA website. Make sure you stop out there and support the game you like, be a part of the community, and ref some games.
Many other coaches to this team from North Park and other places.
100%, and Nicholas Sikora under pressure, trying to roll it out, runs out of bounds. Did not want to force anything. So the Vikings will lose, and they'll set up 3rd and 10.
I don't know.
Back to the original line of scrimmage, it'll be 3rd down and 10.
can do.
So Niles North gets the first down there. So 1st and 10 Vikings. So Vikings set up now, 1st and 10. And whistles now. And I think we have a timeout on the field. It will be a Niles North timeout.
Just a reminder, fans, the concession stand is open. Please visit that concession stand at the north end of the stadium.
So the Niles North Vikings are ready after timeout and hands the ball off and brought down behind the line of scrimmage by Amundsen.
Adonis Williams takes it himself.
Adonis Williams
Loses a couple of yards on the play.
on the carry.
It'll be 2nd down and 12. That'll be the end of the first quarter.
And that's going to bring an end to the first quarter here. Your score, the Niles North 6, Amundsen 14. Waylon, can you tell us your thoughts about that quarter of play?
Another great quarter. As you can see, the Amundsen is in the lead, and yep, not looking great, but we will see. 2nd quarter, and
100% win. So the Vikings will set up shop here to start the 2nd quarter. 6-14 our score. Amundsen up. And here we go. Quarterback Nicholas Socorro with it. Dropping back, under pressure, throws. Almost caught by Amundsen's head coach. That's going to bring up 3rd and 12 here for the Vikings.
Looks like an illegal man downfield.
And there is a flag for an illegal man downfield on Niles North.
Illegal man downfield will accept the penalty. It'll be 5 yards, replay, down. That'll be 3rd and 17. Vikings mishandled the snap, lose many yards on the play. That'll bring up 4th down and a long way to go. Like we have a 3rd down. 3rd down and a long way to go. Number 15, Adonis Williams, takes it himself. Gets some nice yardage on the play, but way short of the 1st down. The punting unit is on for the Vikings.
So here we go. Socorro to punt. And it's a good punt right there. And trouble with the snap. Amundsen falls down. He's still on his feet, but brought down. We're on the 15-yard line there.
He was called down around the 16-yard line.
So Amundsen will get the ball around their own 16-yard line. Let's see what the Viking defense can make happen here. So here we go. And brought down in the backfield. Who fell on it? It was none other than Shiloh Martinez. The senior making it happen here for the Vikings.
A great player, Shiloh Martinez, very electric, and is a very athletic player. Seen a lot out of him. Working hard in the summer as well.
100% Waylon. It's amazing to see how much these guys have been grinding on the summer. Back in his own end zone, hits a receiver, and brought down by Spencer Pearl. and he's still going to be short. That's going to bring up 3rd down for Amundsen, but a lot more manageable now. And Spencer Pearl's been making it happen. He's been everywhere on that field, Waylon.
Yep, Spencer Pearl. He was on the fresh soft team with me last year, and he was an electric player then too, even more electric right now. I can say he is very athletic and has a lot of innate talent.
Well said, Waylon. Viking Nation getting on their feet. And whistles. And Niles North calls their 3rd and final timeout. So Waylon, it seems like the Vikings have started to pick up a little bit on defense, those being Niles North. What can you say to that?
I can say the defense is looking better with that tackle for loss of Trevor Martinez, and almost a sack. Hopefully they can get 1 or 2 sacks in this game.
Very well said, Waylon. Thank you. So the Vikings go back to the field. The student section going crazy right now. I always love it when the student section participates like this, Waylon. It's good to see that the school spirit comes out for these games and fakes the jet there. Quarterback keeps it and is brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down for Amundsen. And about short.
Looks like a competitive game here today. The 2 Vikings going head to head against each other. Very entertaining, I can say.
Certainly, Waylon. So Amundsen out the punt. And gets one back deep as Zachary Hebbett return. And he makes a man miss. And gets his ankles picked by Amundsen. The Vikings will set up around their own 45-yard line. We're at 6:42 here in the second quarter. The Vikings have a chance to make a statement here, drive it down the field. If they get the ball to halfway, if they're able to make something happen here, make something happen in their opening drive of the second half, then the Vikings shift momentum. And Waylon, you're a football player. Can you tell us about the importance of momentum in a game like football?
Momentum is key. And if you have momentum and you have the greatness that these professional football teams have, that can be a great key to success and winning a Niles North football game.
And Nick Socorro completes it up the middle to the big tight end, Davon Robinson. Gets a 1st down there for the Vikings. 19 yards they'll give him for the reception. And just like that, this Vikings offense is starting to click, starting to move. And Robinson is going to go off to the sideline here, get some well-deserved rest.
I just want to say the managers in this offseason have been doing a great job, a key part to this program, and they deserve respect from everyone that is involved in this program. They are great help in continue to be great help to this program.
100% Waylon, and that run there by Adonis will get a good gain. Second and 5 now. Second and 6, correction. The Vikings will have it in the Amundsen Vikings territory at their 32-yard line. Special shout out to the Niles North Band. They make this game an amazing soundtrack.
Great football game can't be a great football game without the band.
Well said, Waylon. High snap there. Williams with it. And gets a few there, but that's going to... But he's not going to get the first there. And that brings up third down.
No gain on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6 there. No gain on the play. Here comes Nick Socorro coming back into the huddle, trying to reassess and regroup here. Socorro with it. Gets it to happen. And nearly picked off there by Amundsen. But incomplete will be the call. And that's going to bring up 4th down for the Vikings. Now Waylon, I don't believe we're quite in field goal range here. So if you're head coach Gary Butler, what are you doing here?
I would stay on pace and be aware and try to get that first down like it's no other game.
Well said, Waylon. So the Vikings are going to be going for it here on 4th down. And Socorro incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. So Amundsen now takes over for the first down. Move it over, snap, and goes up the middle, can't quite get there. 2nd down, and a good solid run there by Amundsen. 8 yards will be the official tally. So some substitutions coming in is number 52, Shiloh Martinez for the Vikings. And hands it off. Amundsen falls forward and gets the first down. Amundsen moving the ball here as we are inside of 3 minutes here in the first half. beautiful night here at beautiful Chuck Post Stadium. Low 70s, good breeze, and amazing weather out here. This is good football weather, Waylon.
Great football weather. Could be better, though. Fall is a great season for football. The best weather, in my personal opinion, that you can ever get in the state of Illinois.
100% Waylon. I am a fan of fall myself. But there's nothing like football, beautiful leaves, Halloween, Thanksgiving. It's just good stuff, Waylon. So here we go now. Second down for Amundsen. Hands it off. Pushing forward. Pulls through some Niles North Vikings. Falls forward. And that is a clear cookie cutter first down.
Gets all the way down to the Viking 37-yard.
They're going to be brought down around the 37-yard line, and we have an injury on the field. We'll let our amazing athletic trainers here check them out. We'll be back in a minute.
Thank you for respecting our staff and respecting the game. Also, the concession stand is open. Please visit the concession stand at the north end of the stadium.
Our injured Viking walking off the field. We'll get some further checking up on by our amazing athletic trainers here at Niles North. But the game must go on. 1st and 10, Amundsen.
1st and 10, Amundsen.
So runs it but whistles, and we have flags.
We have an illegal motion called on Amundsen.
An illegal motion from Amundsen. That'll back him up a little bit.
1st and 15.
Still first down. 1st and 15 now for. So here we go. 1st and 15 now for Amundsen. Drops back the pass. And incomplete. Overshot him there. Good coverage by Niles North. And we are approaching the final minute here in the first half. Very closely contested matchup. 6-14 our score. Amundsen leads by 8. So here we go, second down now, and 15, and pulls through a bunch of Niles North Vikings, and a big gain, but he will be short. 100%, and Amundsen is going to call timeout there.
When we return, it'll be third down and about 3 yards to go.
It'll be 33 once we break the timeout here, and Waylon, Amundsen's been killing on the run right now. How would you stop this?
Put more pressure. I feel like our defense could do way more pressure. I've seen them before. I've played against them before, and they can do numbers on an offense. Just not seeing it right now at this moment. Hopefully they can turn that around.
Well said, Waylon. So, breaking from the timeout here. So, Amundsen is going to set up third and short. Hands it off, and he's pushing through. And that's going to be first down, Amundsen.
First down, Amundsen. Also another timeout.
And they call timeout again.
About 5 or 6 guys on the line, but Amundsen still got through.
100% Waylon. 47.6 seconds left here in the first half. Both teams fresh out of timeouts. The Niles North cheerleaders seem very excited. Student section's on their feet. A beautiful night here in Skokie, Waylon.
Student section is always pumped. Parent section, always pumped. And the cheerleaders, for sure, are always pumped.
Waylon, the question I have for you, are you pumped?
Yes, I am pumped. Greatest day of the week, for sure.
Well said, Waylon. I'm very pumped myself. All right. So let's get pumped up now, because first and 10 for Amundsen. And Amundsen drops back. Big pass. Wide open. No. Drops it. Oh, Waylon, you got to have plays like that.
Yep, he could have caught that ball, but luckily he didn't. The defense was not doing a great job, especially in the pass game, but we got lucky.
Well said, Waylon. Amundsen drops back the pass, tries it again, and he's gonna catch that. Touchdown, Amundsen. A great play right there by the Amundsen Vikings, and they will take yet another score here in the second half, or in the first half. Apologies. Here is the PAT attempt. And the extra point attempt will be good for Amundsen. So with 34.8 seconds left here in the half, Amundsen is up 21-6. And adjustments are definitely going to be needed here for Niles North. Doesn't this drum line get you pumped?
Yep. Like I said before, great games are always better and even greater with a band.
100% Waylon.
Music makes everything better.
100% Waylon. Music does, in fact, make everything better. So Amundsen's going to kick off here. Niles North maybe seeing if they can get a little something done here before we break. Drumline getting ready. And we're off. And a little bit of a squib. And Viking, it is a tumble there for the ball, but Niles North does eventually come down with it. A scare there, Waylon. If Amundsen were to come down with that, they would have set up shop in Viking territory. Well, in Niles North territory, that be. But crisis nearly averted. As we're going to set up shop a little around the 20-yard line. So the clock is going to wind down here, and the Vikings are going back to the locker room to try to make some adjustments. Now, Waylon, what adjustments would you make if you're head coach Gary Butler?
I would give a speech to them and try to get them pumped up and locked in for the second half. They're playing a great game, just they need more teamwork, more awareness, more effort.
Very well said, Waylon. Thank you. So we'll be back to you with the second half. Stay tuned.
Attention fans, the Niles North dance team is so excited to be back under these Friday night lights. But we have a serious question for you Viking fans. Are you ready to party? Well, the Vikings sure are. This energetic hip-hop routine will for sure have you feeling like a rock star. Now give it up for our Niles North Vikings performing Party Like a Rock Star. The dance team is led by head coach Shannon Washington and assistant coach Abby Andre.
P-I-T,
having a good time. The Junior Vikings Dance Clinic is approaching. The clinic starts the week of September 30th. Contact head coach Shannon Washington for more info and registration. Go Vikings!
could call you J and Jason.
Waylon, come on. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to beautiful Chuck Post Stadium. The sun has set on this glorious evening in Skokie. The Vikings are coming back out onto the field. Your score right now, Amundsen's up 21-6. So we're going to get ready to kick off here in just a second. The halftime timer is dwindling down, approaching zero, right now at around 15 seconds. Waylon, how excited are you for this second half? He is speechless right now. All right. Well, we'll be back to you at kickoff.
Okay, fans, we got a couple of stats here. We had a 21-6 halftime lead by Amundsen. Just some statistics here. Amundsen had 17 rushing attempts for 131 yards and 2 touchdowns. We had one touchdown, 101 total yards for our Vikings. If you're looking for some Vikings apparel, please stop by our booster club stand and located behind the restrooms over in the northwest corner of the stadium. And again, halftime concession stand looked pretty busy. Don't forget that concession stand will be open most of the second half.
So before we begin the second half, a few stats here. Amundsen in the first half, rushing 17 attempts for 131 yards and 2 touchdowns. Passing, they are 3 of 6 right now with 49 yards and a touchdown. Total yards right now, 180. Meanwhile, for your Niles North Vikings, for rushing, they have tried it 10 times and they have lost 10 yards. Passing a little better, completing 5 of 7 for 111 yards and 1 touchdown. Total yards, 101. Now, Waylon, how would you improve the Vikings offense? The Niles North Vikings, that is.
I bet they could be more aggressive against this defense and way more aware of their play style.
Well said, Waylon. We're just about set to kick off here at Niles North. The Vikings will receive to start the half.
Not a great game today as we are losing, but it is a great day. Although that the score is low, the energy is not.
Well said, Waylon, as we are back underway here at beautiful Chuck Post Stadium. Number 3, Ali Quiros makes a man miss. Makes another man miss. Makes another man miss. He's still on his feet. Brought that around the 50-yard line. Ali Quiros, an electric return here for the Vikings. And the Vikings will set up an excellent field position to start the half. An amazing shift of momentum here for the Vikings, Waylon.
A great return from Oliver Quiros. I've known that guy for most of my life, and he has been great.
Well said, Waylon. All right, 1st and 10 for the Vikings 51-yard line. The opposite Vikings 51-yard line. Nick Socorro launches one way downfield and incomplete. Trying to make a statement early there, Waylon. So the pass to Davon Robinson is incomplete. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10 from in Amundsen territory at the 51-yard line. So here we go now. Second down and 10 yards to go here. Socorro hits Robinson up the middle. That's good for a Niles North first down.
A great catch by Robinson. Did not see that coming. Still held on to the ball after that hit.
Robinson, the trusty tight end, comes up clutch once more. Robinson's going to go to the sideline to get a little more rest. An amazing reception there by Robinson. So here come the Vikings again. Socorro looking. Socorro hands it off to Kuros, trying to bounce it outside. Amundsen falling down, trucks a man. All for a couple of yards, but pretty big statement there, Waylon.
Yep, great statement. I saw there's a lot of great hits out here, a lot of physicality, as it is the game of football.
And physicality, a big emphasis in this game, Waylon.
Looks like we got about a loss of a yard.
It's actually going to go up. It's actually going to go on the board as a loss of a yard there. So here we go. Socorro hands it off to Kuros again, trying to bounce it outside. And looks like he might have gotten a couple there. No, he's actually going to move backwards again. And whistles. And we have an injury timeout. Our athletic trainers will check him out. We'll take a break. We're back here at beautiful Chuck Post Stadium. About to break from the injury timeout here. The clock is rolling. Just over 9 minutes left here in the third quarter. Amundsen leads 21-6. Here comes Niles North. Socorro motions Kuros. Takes the handoff. Launches one downfield. And stop pushing and shoving. The Vikings are looking for flags. But none flags will be thrown. That will go down as incomplete there.
Coaches look mad right now, as it should have been a pass interference.
So the Vikings will set up on 4th down now. The student section's getting loud. Socorro. Snap. Confetti going off in the student section. Not quite sure what's going on. And here comes Socorro rolling out. Will he have the first? It's close.
Socorro takes it himself.
I think they're going to call him short here, Whalen. Yes, they do. Socorro just short of the first down.
That'll be turnover on downs.
Turnover on downs. Amundsen will set up now in their own territory. So Amundsen's going to set up now, 1st down, and running it, tries to bounce it outside.
Number 6, the ball carrier for Amundsen.
Number 6, Grom Oslin on the carry.
2nd and 3.
Brought down by Oslin. Apologies.
Second and 2.
It's going to be 2nd and 2 now for Amundsen. Hands it off, tries to push up field, and he will have the 1st down.
First down, Amundsen.
And Amundsen, Whalen, they've been hammering home on this run. What can you say to that?
It is not looking great for the Niles North Vikings. Especially that 1st down run was devastating. Very, very close to being in Amundsen Vikings territory and potentially getting more than 6 on the board, but we'll see what happens next.
Well said, Whalen. Here we go. 1st down for Amundsen. Runs it up the gut and falls short of the 1st.
Another big pickup for the Amundsen Vikings.
Amundsen will get a healthy pickup there.
It'll be 2nd and 2.
So it's going to be 2nd and 2 now here for Amundsen. Motions. Hands it off. Has the 1st down and some more. And he's brought down just short of the 40. Another lethal run there from Amundsen, and we have a Viking from Niles North down on the field. We'll be back in just a moment.
you are looking for some Vikings apparel, please stop by our Booster Club stand located behind the restrooms on the northwest corner of the stadium. Also, have you become a member of the Niles North Booster Club yet? By becoming a premium member, you can get your family in for free to all home football and basketball games. The membership table is located just outside the stadium.
And we're just about back here for some more action. And Amundsen's gonna pull forward, and a bunch of Niles North Vikings fall on top of it. Great. A nice run there by Amundsen. Second down. Amundsen tries to hit a man. Cannot complete it.
Pass intended for number 6 on Amundsen, incomplete.
It's going to go down as an incompletion. And that'll bring up a 3rd and long here for Amundsen. Amundsen now will set up. Motions a man. Takes it up the gut. Pushes forward. Has a first, maybe more. And that's going to be a first down for Amundsen. The Vikings having trouble with the run again. And some whistles on the field. We have an injury. Amundsen pushing through, gets the first down and then some. First down for the Amundsen Vikings here. They're rolling here on this drive. It's great to see. It just seems this Niles North team does not have many answers for this run game. Amundsen effective with it. Motions a man. Hands it off and stuffed in the backfield. And I think the ball's out. The Vikings recover the fumble. Niles North ball, and that may be the momentum boost that they needed. Jarred loose there by number 47, Spencer Pearl. So the Vikings of Niles North going to set up 1st and 10 now at about 25-yard line. Their own 25-yard line. The Vikings will go back to work, trying to see if they can dig out of this 2-score deficit. Still plenty of time, 3:28 left here in the 3rd quarter. And Niles North is going to call a timeout here. Head coach Gary Butler probably just want to make sure things are all right. With the sun setting here at beautiful Chuck Post Stadium, our weather forecast, 76 degrees and cloudy. And it's not going to change much throughout the game. What a very nice breeze outside. So, great weather here in Skokie for a very fun football matchup. So we're back here. Niles North recovered a fumble, and they'll set up right now at the 25-yard line. Socorro drops back, able to find Kuros on the screen. He's running. He's got a few yards on that. A great play there by Niles North. It's actually enough for a Viking 1st down there. So the Vikings will set up 1st and 10 now from the 35-yard line, even 10 yards on the carry or the catch. Niles North sets up here. Socorro drops back. It's Kelvin McAllen. Oh! Almost a disaster there. Bobbles it and drops it inevitably. So that's going to bring up 2nd down here for Niles North. Second and 10 now. The Vikings will set it up. Socorro takes the snap, rifles it out to Adonis, and he's going to push forward for a few yards there.
Pass caught by number 15, Williams. About gain of about 7 yards.
Adonis Williams.
That'll bring up
a great.
down to 3.
A great catch there. He put the only points on the board for the Vikings in the first quarter with that trick play. An absolute electric start to this team, and the Vikings trying to push forward. Don't quite make it. That's going to bring up 4th and short.
A little short. Got a yard on the play. It'll be 4th down and 2.
It's going to be 4th and 2. It appears Niles North is going to go for it. Trying to make a statement, going for it on 4th and 2. So Coral drops back, revs it over to Williamson. Ooh, big hit there by Amundsen. Incomplete, and Amundsen will take over on downs.
Amundsen will take over.
Amundsen takes it, hands it off. He's bowling through, trucks a Viking.
Number 1, the ball carrier for Amundsen.
Number 1 for Amundsen.
That's another Amundsen.
We'll get a first down there for the Amundsen Vikings. So Amundsen will take over. First down here. And not a lot there on the play.
Small gain on the play.
Small gain, and that's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter. So our score is unchanged right now as we go into the fourth. 21-6, and Waylon, what are you gonna do if you're Niles North here? You're down 2 scores. You gotta drive down the field. You gotta make things happen. How would you do that exactly?
Put the pressure and I would put the pressure and set the tempo for the rest of the game. Make them tired and stay awake and keep focused, making great play calls, offense and defense.
Very well said, Waylon. So here we go. Second down now for Amundsen in the fourth quarter here. Handed out to number 1. He finds some space. He's still on his feet, and he is brought down into the red zone.
The ball carrier for Amundsen again.
A great run there by Amundsen.
Another Amundsen first
A
down.
great run. The Vikings could not take him down.
It looks like it's going to be placed at the 11-yard line.
The blockers were very good on that play. There's not much you can do on that defense.
Very well said, Waylon. So here we go. From the red zone now. 1st and 10, Amundsen. Hands it off. Pushing. Brought down. No gain, and we have an injury on the field. We'll step aside here for a second as our wonderful athletic training staff takes a look. We're back here for some more action. Amundsen is in the red zone right now, creeping up for another score potentially. Here we go. Hands it off there, finds room outside, and shoves down a Niles North Viking. Cannot quite get the touchdown, but gets a healthy gain there.
Amundsen powers their way down inside the 5-yard line.
They are inside the 5 right now, and that's been the secret sauce to Amundsen's offense. That heavy run. They've been pounding the rock all night, and it has worked out in their favor. They lead 21-6. Not a whole lot of scoring in the fourth quarter. Amundsen snaps it, hands it off, and stuffed.
Number 1, the ball carrier for Amundsen, tackled by number 15, Williams from the Vikings.
That's going to bring up
Fourth down.
It's going to bring up 4th down for Amundsen. They're deep enough into Niles North territory where they could go for it. It appears. It appears that is what they're going to do. Amundsen breaks the huddle. Snaps it. And pounds forward. And no! Spencer.
No. Vikings, big stand.
The Vikings will stuff Amundsen there.
We do have an Amundsen first down.
However, it is an Amundsen first. It is an Amundsen first down. Wasn't quite first and goal. It's going to be first and goal at the 1 now for Amundsen. 4 more chances to pound it in.
The Niles North Vikings, that is.
So here, Amundsen, first down, hands it off, and he is going to walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Amundsen. He punches it in from with 1 yard,
Number 11, Shale.
and Amundsen is going to take a 3-score lead late here in the 4th quarter. Now Waylon. This has been a tough game for the Niles North Vikings. Do you think there is still hope in this game?
I do believe there's hope. As anyone could say, football is a game of inches, but it is also a mental game and a game that you do not give up on. And this game is especially one of those games. You've seen the comebacks all over, and there's no possible way that there is not a chance we can't come back.
Very well said, Waylon. Amundsen, point after is good, and that will increase Amundsen's score 28-6. So Amundsen to kick off to the Niles North Vikings. It's very confusing. Both teams are the Vikings. And the kick's away. Kuros back deep. Trying to make something happen. Tripped up a little bit, but stays on his feet. He's still running. Flags are down. And a whole bunch of Amundsen Vikings come here. Let's see what the flag is. So the call is holding on Niles North. That's going to back them up a little bit. It's going to be 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. The Vikings trying to make something happen here on this drive. Holding was the call. That makes it 1st and 10 from Vikings 20. Now the Vikings, that is. Socorro drops back. Under pressure. Rolls out. Socorro throws it away. making sure nothing bad comes of that, Waylon.
Throws the ball away. They'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Yup. As we said before, this game is not over. The only thing stopping the Niles North Vikings from winning this game is the Amundsen defense. And if they can tire out the Amundsen defense, this can be an easy game for the Niles North Vikings. Although the score says otherwise, we can't doubt any football team.
100%, Waylon. And, you know, anything can happen in high school football. So Socorro now hands it off to Kuros and shakes a man, shakes another man. Kuros is tripped up in the backfield.
Kuros tripped up.
Although the loss of yards, still very impressive by Kuros, able to fight off multiple Amundsen defenders.
14.
So it'll be 3rd down and a ways to go here for Niles North. So Niles North set to get going again. Socorro drops back, rifles it over to Kuros. Kuros still on his feet. Kuros, a great game there, but it is not enough for the first down. Psych, it is enough for the first down.
About 17 yards.
17 yards on the game. And Ali Kuros, he's been great here for the Vikings. He has shown quite good power, Waylon.
A real MVP on this team so far. And defense and offense doing well, commanding the team, being a second leader to this team.
Well said, Waylon. Socorro under pressure, hits Williams! An amazing completion there! And that'll move the chains for the Niles North Vikings and maybe inject a little life into this team.
Yes! Adonis Williams with the catch. A great reception from him to get the first down and way more. It is 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line, 39-yard line in Amundsen territory, and could get a score on this drive.
100% Waylon, and that's what Niles North needs right now. A score, a jolt of energy, a jolt of life. Socorro motions Robinson. Drops back, hits Kuros. Running forward, he's got the first, potentially.
Another reception by Oliver Kuros. Pickup of about 7.
He'll pick up 7. He will be short of the first down, but a great effort there by Kuros.
7.
Socorro
We have 2nd
running back over to the huddle. Here comes Niles North. Socorro drops back. Hits Kuros again. Kuros running. And he's still on his feet. He can see end zone. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will be down deep into the red zone. You love to see it, Waylon.
Down at the 1-yard line is a great reception and a great run from Oliver Kuros.
and whistles on the field. Amundsen's going to call timeout here. Just trying to reassess some things as this Niles North team tries to wake up here. A little offense here, Waylon, can go a long way, especially as we are inside 5 minutes here left to go in the game. So Waylon, say Niles North scores here. What is your course of action?
If I were a Niles North player, and I were to score here, I would have trust in my team, way more trust, and have belief that we can come back and win this game.
All right, Waylon, but first we do have to score inside the one. So Coral. Passes to Robinson. Incomplete.
Incomplete intended for Robinson.
That'll bring up second and goal now for the Vikings. The ones from Niles North. And trying to push in. No, he will not get it. The Amundsen defense coming up strong here. And timeouts, I believe, on the field.
Stopped again. That'll bring up third and goal to go from the one. Niles North.
The timeout will be called by your Niles North Vikings, as we are just above 4 minutes left to play in this game. It's been a beautiful night here, Waylon. Great football weather here, great vibes here on game day, and only more great things to come.
Yes, as I have said before, although this game is not looking good, the vibes are great, and I have had a great time here. Besides the fact that we are losing, I have hung out with my friends, eaten good food, and enjoyed a great time here. We'll be glad to see everyone come down.
And the Niles North Vikings try to push through. Do they have it? No! Amundsen has it! And that's going to be a turnover for the Amundsen Vikings. Heartbreaking there for Niles North, as Amundsen will take over.
Big turnover by Amundsen.
Huge turnover for Amundsen. Very, very sad sight to see for the Niles North Vikings, as they could have made the score different, but now that Amundsen has possession, it's a completely different game.
From the 10-yard line.
A V for Viking victory may not be in store tonight, Waylon, but our V for Niles North Viking victory may not be in store for tonight, Waylon. But our boys have given it their all this game, and they'll prepare for next week, where they go on the road against Leiden. So exciting stuff on the way here. So Amundsen's gonna run the ball, trying to eat some clock here. Amundsen will get the first down. The clock will keep running. Coach Gary Butler for the Vikings does still have one timeout, but he elects not to use it. So Amundsen will set up now, first down. Tries to run it up the gut. Amundsen has some room. He'll be brought down.
Amundsen, quarterback, takes it himself. Comes up a little short of the first down. That'll be another timeout.
And
by
Coach
Niles North.
Butler will call his third and final timeout. He calls this timeout with 2:47 left to play in the game here. Amundsen's up 28-6, Waylon. And Niles North has not scored since the first quarter with that electric trick play. Waylon, what do you think has gone wrong for the offense?
I think they are not assuming the defensive plays correctly and are getting pressured by the defense, honestly. That fumble at the end was a change in the game. They could have got a touchdown and had a chance to win this game. Although there's 2 minutes left in the game, 2 minutes 47 seconds. They must have a miracle to win this game.
Well, anything can happen, Waylon. And Amundsen will get a bunch of Vikings to jump there. But it's going to be a false start for Amundsen.
Second and 7.
So, second and 7 as the Niles North Vikings catch a bit of a break. So, it's going to be second down now. Hands it off, pushing forward up the gut.
There's another Amundsen first down.
And that's going to be another Amundsen first down there on the run as time is dwindling down. Just over 2.5 minutes left in this game, Waylon. So Amundsen breaks the huddle here, and it is going to be first and 10 for the Amundsen Vikings. And gets it on the jet sweep, taken down in the backfield by multiple Vikings. 3 Vikings combining for the tackle in the backfield. That's going to bring up second down here for Amundsen. And a little bit of jolt of life there in the defense, Waylon. What'd you like about that play?
I like the pressure from the defense. Although the game is over, they're not giving up. They do not want the score. They do not want the Amundsen Vikings to score. And I like to see that out of the Niles North Vikings.
So Amundsen will take over as we are approaching the final minute. They will kneel down. The clock will keep running, and that is just gonna about do it here at beautiful Chuck Post Stadium. We'll have to go for another kneel down. And one more kneel down, and that's about it. Well, Waylon, that just about does it here at beautiful Chuck Post Stadium. Your final score, Niles North Vikings 6, Amundsen 28. And Waylon, a lot of work needs to be done for Niles North as we go throughout the season. What do you think the Vikings should do to prepare for their next game against Leiden?
Prepare, prepare, prepare. They have a lot of preparation to do against Leiden, and this game did not look great for them. Although the Amundsen team won the victory, the Niles North Vikings put up a great fight, but the finale was just not it.
100% Waylon. However, one loss is one loss. We have the rest of the season to go, but in the meantime, that's just gonna about wrap up our coverage here. Before we go, the Niles North football team would like you to follow their social medias on X, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, all at Niles North FB. And while you're still on YouTube, why don't you click the subscribe button on NN Viking Media so you can see more coverage here of Niles North Athletics. But for now, so long. I'm Jacob Ortstein.
I'm Waylon Isatalo.
And good night.